The veneer of a new season is gone. Yes, we used veneer in a football game. We're in the middle of the schedule. Here in week 7. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. So their offense out now to get this game started.
Hey,
it's first and 10.
Monday.
Stafford from the gun. First play of the game, and already an incredible catch. They gained 14 on the play, and it'll give them a first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
On first down, here's Stafford. Forced out to his right. It's incomplete. Risky throw to the sideline. They're lucky that defender didn't keep on going down the sideline there. It's going to be second down.
Set. 32. Right, 70.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Middle.
Now Stafford again. He has the first over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They have themselves another first and 10.
Alert! Hey, 22!
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. This time they're going to get there and they drop it. Offense up to the line.
22!
Trying again, following the sack. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jamal Adams with the INT. And the Saints take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Go!
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Stephanie! Stop below 18!
Here's Milton. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
Here we go!
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Finds him over the middle. The defenders are there to get him at the line. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, set.
From the gun on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
London going to motion over right. From the 46. Buys time, rolling right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Who can Nakua the target on that throw? And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
60 Maverick, 19 Lion. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
3rd down from the gun. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go now. Set go.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. It's cut beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. That's him 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first.
Right here. Warriors 70. Let's go. 79 Bronco. Big alert, big alert.
That's the end of the first quarter.
We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing off the play fake here. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Tigers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
59! Hey, 50! Hey, 5-0!
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back in the air. This one finds Kelsey.
Hurry up, get
And
set!
what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. On 1st down, they'll run. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Hey, middle! Hey,
2nd and 8. Chased out to his right. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Jamal Adams with the INT. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And this one does not go far. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Motion man sent left.
Ready?
From the 41. Able to find the Kua here. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Track 60.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Come on, come on. Set.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Buying some time right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
You know, I don't mind taking that risk, especially on early downs. You try to shot downfield, it doesn't work. But Kate, the good news, you've got 2 more downs to try to find a first.
Here we go, here we go.
Second and 15. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Set up. Ready, ready?
They'll throw on third and long. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
18, here we go, set.
First and 10 on the 21-yard
Left wing,
line.
19. Ready.
Milton now. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints parlay the interception into points. Drake London with the touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Hey, give me a radar. What happened?
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Mechanism holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Stafford from the gun. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it inside the 10. And in for the touchdown.
Touchdown.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point.
Carty on for the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys tie this game 7-7.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready, ready.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready, ready. Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 Lion. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Check go.
They go play action here. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Warrior 70, 79 Bronco. Go.
Second and 10 now. He gets this one in the cooler. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Running back sent in motion. Escapes the pocket. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Dragon 60.
From the 43. He's on the move. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They get 28 out of that play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Set. Set. Hey. Ready.
Now Milton to throw. Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
He brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take the lead just before halftime. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Easy alert. 32.
Back to throw it. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in the spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
He's back to throw. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, check that. Street. Come on. Set. Hand the street. Hup.
The give now out of the shotgun. And this one doesn't go far. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. From the 32. That one's complete over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
First and 10 from the 41.
Set up.
Handoff now from the gun. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Here we go, set. Buffalo 18. Check go.
From the 48. He puts everything behind this one. Big gain downfield. Touchdown to Woods. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Going from the pistol, Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. So it'll be 2nd down.
Big 20.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. See, makes the catch. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
First down, Mexico City.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. He's going to push one deep down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. The defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
Mustang 19. Check, Bobcats. Go, Reed. Go.
Here's Milton. Got a man, it's London. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
Let's go now.
Alone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
London going to motion over right. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. And the play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Go, check. Check. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 19 Lion. Ready.
Milton. Buys time, rolling right. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And he's taken out of bounds behind the line. That's going to be a sack. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Go! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! 19 tight! 19 tight! Street! Street!
That All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Come on, set! Ready?
Trying again, following the sack. He fires one deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. And he drives this forward to the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start the read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
Check go!
From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Hurt. Panther 11, Panther 11. Hurt.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked by their rookie out of Florida State. And the Tigers have some new life in the 4th. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate, and I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Trap. 21.
Here's Stafford. Complete out to the right. They drop it with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game. Boy, Brock, what a shot. From the 40 on 2nd down. Has it downfield, working the left. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. Working inside the red zone. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Saints take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone.
Switch stick crazy.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. But once you have to finish with points. That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Able to find Nakua here. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints nearing their 6th win this season. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Ready. Stop below 18. Ready.
Milton back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paying for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He fires one deep down the left side. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds, too. Great work. Down inside the 40 now with the 1st down following that last play.
60 Eagle.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Flushed out of the pocket. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. This one intended for the running back. So 2nd down coming up.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Thrown back, gets the handoff. And they'll stop him after a minimal gain, down to about the 36. Drive in dire straits, it's 3rd and 9.
Brings up third
Let's
down
go.
and 9.
Go!
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Headed out right. Oh, he's gonna run for it! Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. So it's a win for the Saints. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.